Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about history of language and history of Java. Today our agenda is we are discussing about language and what is programming language, how many type of programming language, and what is software, and how many type of software, and what is Java, and version of Java, and how many edition of Java and how many type of Java provided in market, and feature of Java, and source code, and then binary code and compiler and interpreter. Now we are going to start today our lecture. Uh, our topic is language. What is language? Language is a communication channel between two end user, and it is used to transfer our information from between two end user. There are a lot of languages uh, men are talking together like Hindi, Telugu, English. This is all our language, but we are communicating with any machine, that we need a language that machine can understand, and we can also understand. That's we need a programming language. Like if you want to interact with a machine, then we need a special language that is called programming language. Now we are going to discuss about programming language. Programming language, a language which is understood by the machine to process, is called programming language. Programming language is like storing data, accessing with the data, deleting data, updating. This all thing belong to programming language. There are three type of programming languages. And one is binary language, is it also called as machine language. And the second one is assembling language, and third one is high level language. And programming language provided basic information or raw material to develop our required application. We need some syntax and a structure to build our required or our own application by using this programming language. Then binary. Uh, this first language is like a binary language. This is a first of machine level language. This is only understand by machine, and machine can understand this language by a binary form like 0 and 1. Each of the very character first converted into ASCII code, and then ASCII code also convert to 0 and 1. Then uh, a machine can understand. That language is called binary language. Now we are moving to second is assembling language. This is a low level language. It is used to avoid drawback of binary language. This language can avoid hard coding, but unable to provide platform dependency. And third one is high level programming language. These languages are very user friendly language, to easy to develop and easy to understand. We have a different language understand high level language like C++, .NET, Java, COBOL, Pascal, and other lot more also. Java is the language to avoid the program of a Platform dependent. What is a platform? Platform is a nothing. It is a combination of software and hardware to interacting human. There are two type of dependency here, like platform dependent and platform independent. Platform dependent is it is also only depend on similar platform, like in we are if we are making any program in window, then it's supporting only window. We can't run that program to another like Linux and other Unix other platform. But whenever we are talking about platform independent, then we can easily move to run every operating system, like Linux, Mac, Windows. uh, Java is platform independent. And software it is a developed tool which is used to convert our imaginary things to real world existing thing by writing set of a program. We have a three type of software. One is system software, application software, and last one is internet software. System software is like we are working like calculator. If every system has a operational separate calculator, that's called system software. We have also a lot more system software, like embedded system, USB driver, compiler, translator, uh, scanner, etc. And whenever we are talking about application software, all backend or database software is a come under the application software, like MySQL, SQL Server, Oracle. This is all application software. Whenever we are talking about internet software, it's called like Facebook, WhatsApp, related to Java and .NET. Now we are going to move history of Java. Java is developed by 1995 by James Gosling and Sun Microsion team will be develop this uh, Java technology. Java have a lot more version and this time in market, like ZDK 0, 1, 2. In this currently Java 22 is working on uh, market, but Java 1.0 came in market 13 January 1996. Then 1.1 came in market is 19 Feb 1997. 1.2 is 1998 and 1.3 2000. That's all is coming approx like six month in the market. And Java have three edition. One is first one is a Java Standard Edition. It's also called JSE. And second one is Java Enterprise Application. It also called J2E. And third one is Java Mobile Application or Micro Edition. It's also called JME. Java software is a separate component like JDK and JRE. They are two component. ZDK is a Java development kit. Inside a ZDK we have ZRE and JVM. If you want to install separately ZRE, then we can also install ZRE. ZRE full form is Java Runtime Environment. Like this. This is a software diagram. In a ZRE also present within a ZRE present in JVM. JVM is a Java virtual machine, and inside JDK have a compiler, ZRE, JVM. This all thing, Java related components present in JDK. Then how do we know in our system ZDK is there or not? Then we can easily go to command prompt and check the Java C. Then automatically your system will be showing. If Java will in your system, then showing yes, otherwise showing some error message. Java feature. Java have a lot more special features. In first one, simple and platform independent, high performance, secure, uh, and architecture, portable Revit applications, multi-threading, distribution, and dynamic, uh, portable, and it also support OOPS concept. Whenever we are talking about OOPS, OOPS came in market is 1979. On this OOPS concept. OOPS is its full form is object-oriented programming system. This have a four there are four principles inside a OOPS concept. One is inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulation, and abstraction. Along with two more component is object and classes. Here platform independent, a language which is supported all of operating system, that's called platform independent. Like this is a example. We are running a source code in our system, and source code is converted by a compiler to bytecode automatically. Then that bytecode will be run in any system like Linux, Windows, Mac, Solaris, this thing. What is source code? Source code, a human written by a code. That code is called source code. But source code, whenever we save that code, then we should mention like extension. We are saving whenever we are saving our code. At that time we must be saved like if Java code, then our extension dot Java. If C++, then dot C and CPP. This type of thing we should mention after saving that program in Notepad. If you are using any Eclipse and any IDE, then we don't need to save that. We don't need to put up that extension. Binary code or machine code. Binary, the code which is understood by the machine, is called binary code, a code or machine code. Source code is a not understood by the machine. machine, so we need to translate source code to machine code. To translate that source code to machine code, Java provide two translator. One is compiler, another one is JVM. And what is a translator? It is a program which is used to convert from one type of code to another type of code. That's called a translator. Every Java name must be ended with .java file, like it is an extension .java. And compiler converting from source code to bytecode by using JVM, automatically convert. Whenever we are talking about compiler, it is a translator. It will convert our source code to bytecode, and it check all line at a time. If any syntax error available first, those error will be placed into the memory after check all statement. Finally, it will print all error information and output device. Whenever we are talking about interpreter is a translate from bytecode into machine code, bytecode to machine understanding code. It will be checked line by line, and compiler check all code at a time, but interpreter doing line by line. uh, and Java have also one it whenever we are talking about memory allocation, Java have two memory allocation. One is a static memory allocation and another is dynamic memory allocation. Java support two type of memory allocation. A static, whenever we are talking about a static, then a static have it's also called global variable. We are using for a static for global thing. By default, JVM will be providing memory for a static data. Whenever we are talking about dynamic, or it's also called instance, then we should create a object uh, for making a permission to JVM to provide a memory in inside a memory. This is a we are explaining this thing in pictorial way. This data is dividing two part. One is non-static and another is static. Non-static is nothing as uh, a static, and non-static is a dynamic. It's also called instance. A static automatically JVM provide memory for automatically. And whenever we are talking about dynamic data, then dynamic data need to be create object uh, explicitly. Now we are going to little bit discuss about OOPS concept. OOPS full form is object oriented programming language. Any language which has been developed based on the object oriented programming system principle, those languages are called OOPS. OOPS language supported OOPS features supported C++, .NET and Java. These are OOPS feature in class. What is a class? Class is a collection of variables and method. And object is an instance of a class. And other way, we are making a permission for JVM to provide a memory for instance data for performing any task. That's why we need a object. And inheritance, creating a class inside a class, it's called inheritance. Creating a new class, it's called base class. Existing a class is called derive class. And encapsulation, uh, polymorphism. Then we are going to discuss about polymorphism. More than one form. There are two type of polymorphism: static and dynamic. Static polymorphism is like method overloading, and dynamic polymorphism is called method overriding. Abstraction providing necessary data and hiding unnecessary data is called abstraction. Encapsulation, it is a binding of variables and method in a single unit, that's called encapsulation. That's all about today agenda. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe.